because I hear the stats on truck accidents are a lot lower than cars.
Safety rating is impeccable.
Oh, it is, yeah. I mean, only one accident all year. It's incredible, really. I mean, yeah, it fell through the ice, but that's one accident. Just the one. Yeah, because there's only one prototype you won back. I mean, yeah, I mean, stats can be manipulated however you like, depending on what your
Exactly.
agenda is.
I was explaining to someone that's why, because he said that he's still going around saying that Falmouth Uni is #1 arts uni, and I was like, you're not allowed to say that anymore because every university was #1 at something.
Right.
So Falmouth was #1 at arts, but then you could say, Loughborough was #1 in student satisfaction, or Exeter was #1 in science, or such and such was #1 in acting, and so basically, not Ofcom, whoever's in charge of it, basically went, okay, you can't do that. You've got to be here's like the actual like times list of
Yeah.
of universities. If you're not #1 at the top of this, then you're not #1.
Right. Now we've got a normalised statistic
Yeah, because
for comparison, so it's very easy for students to understand.
Exactly, yeah, because everyone was saying, "Well, we're #1 in X, Y, Z," and so yeah,
It's being completely meaningless, doesn't it?
it does in the end. Yeah,
I mean, what use is it? Because, like, in what respect is it #1 in arts? In what respect is it #1 in science? There's different ways it can be #1. So it needs to be specific about why it deems itself #1, or has been judged, and why, and who judged it that way. It's complicated. It's complicated.
It is. That's why they banned it. So, I need to change my camera. Give me a second. I need to move the camera. Camera settings. Upper left.
Yeah, radar tower, and that opens up the gateway, doesn't it?
Yes, I believe so. I've got that one marked as well. So that one is picking up. Yeah, cargo containers, spare parts, and metal beams. Each
cargo container's right here, near the garage.
Yeah. We're all going to the radio tower. Each thing will require... Service spare parts is one thing, but you need 2 of them. Cargo container will take up 2 slots. Metal beams will take up 2 slots, so it's a 2-slot job, each one.
I reckon what is best is we both get, like, a truck with the sideboard bed, and one of us gets the cargo container and drops it off, and then goes to the warehouse in the top left to get, what is it, the warehouse? Metal beams. So one of us gets the cargo container and drops it off, then gets the metal beams, and the other one gets the 2 service spare parts at the factory, which is a longer drive.
Yeah, I'll happily go to factory.
Alright, in that case I'll get the cargo container, drop that off, and then get the metal beams. Yeah, that works.
Setting the waypoints so I know what way to go. Because it is...
I need to get a truck out that will do that.
It is dark at the moment.
Oh, joy.
No truck storage. Where's the cat? There we go. Very first one. Hello.
Oh my god, the lights on that. Oh right, it looked like really bright.
My collapsed sun.
I know. What's that?
I know, but that's what you've been doing to me for the past 23 weeks.
I know, right? That's true. So I decided to go ahead. I get my.
You get blinded this time.
Yeah. Pretty fair. mysteriously started sneezing.
Ah.
So my mic turns off.
He's got the decency to do that. I don't do that.
Oh, there's service spare parts up at in
Oh, the railway station.
yeah, there's spare parts here too.
Okay, turning around.
All right, yeah, come here then. Yeah, go, come here. Because yeah, I'll save you the drive down to the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely said service spare parts. Oh, okay then. But the game said, "Oh, go all the way to the factory, but you can get them closer. But go all the way to the factory." We're in a fuel crisis at the moment. Travelling unnecessary distances.
Yeah.
I should know.
Thankfully, that's over now. I feel like we're just suffering the effects because fuel prices are stupidly high. But
Oh yeah.
people aren't panic buying anymore, which is good. They've realised there isn't a crisis.
Main thing. Oh hello.
Runaway truck. Thank you.
To right, it's up there. Bit of a trek.
I'm causing havoc to my wheels and suspension. I'm just driving over all these little rocks. I'm just constantly getting little pop-ups going, oh, damage, damage, damage.
Oh, they are deadly.
Right, where do you get picked up? Here we go. Service spare parts, yes.
So I heard that on my end. The snapping noise when it gets put in the truck.
I mean, you can hear it. You can hear if you're nearby. You can hear someone doing it, but didn't think you were that. You're not particularly that close.
No, it wasn't really close enough to hear it. Yeah, hear it.
How's Imola on the F1 game? It's only just finally installed for me.
I like it. I like the track.
Oh yeah, great track. I love it.
And it's pretty good in the game. The curbs are quite forgiving. I noticed more forgiving than I was expecting them to be.
Yeah. Cool.
But I think that's a good thing because it's easier to learn the
But
track.
Imola's got no runoff, so it's nice that it's forgiving because if you go beyond the curbs, you're in the grass or the gravel. There's no concrete runoff anywhere.
Yeah, the curbs themselves don't spit you out the way I was expecting them to.
No.
The curbs that I have issue with now is Monza actually.
I saw that in your Discord.
I put it in the CSGB one as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've adjusted the curbs to make them less realistic as far as I'm concerned. Because you can't use the curbs the way you used to. My criticism is not so much with the realism, it's that when they did the performance update, the big one, they deleted all the TT times, didn't they? Because it made a significant difference to lap times.
Yeah.
I would argue that this change they've done to the curbs to... Well, I checked the patch notes. They've adjusted the curbs at Bahrain, Monza and China. But as far as I can see, Monza is the biggest problem with these effective curbs that you need to set decent laps.
Yeah.
Competitive lap times. So I would argue, because of that, they need to reset the TT times again. Because the way people have set TT times since the performance update, up to the last patch, has been able to use those curbs in a way that I now, or other drivers, are unable to.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, well, we need a fresh start again, don't we? Basically. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to compete with the times people have set up until that patch came out recently.
Time trial times don't matter that much, though, do they? Oh, in grand scheme of things, no.
Yeah, it's a pecking order, isn't it? It's a bragging rights type of situation. I think it's this idea of consistency within the game as well. Like, because people have raced online and noticed the same issue, and I think it was, I don't know specifically who it pointed out, I think it might be Chris Sport or something on my server, said that it cost him a win or something.
Oh, right.
It nearly cost him a win because it happened in an open online lobby race. Low gear and diff lock.
I'm right behind you. Yeah, this is suddenly a nasty area, all tilted as well.
It is. Very treacherous. Whose idea was yours?
Why would you
idea
put?
was it to set up the truck? Whose idea was it to put oil in Tamir?
Why would you put a radio tower at the top of a hill?
Yes, it's. Yeah, I know, right? What a stupid idea. I've got to go. I'm going to pause here a second. Yeah, I am. I am up here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because even though I put the waypoint, it looks like I've got to go left. It says radar tower on it. It's got something. Anyway, is this one?
Yeah, I've done the same as you, low gear and diff lock, simply just to restrain me. So
Wait, I'm just going to recover from here. Be quicker. Go back down. Or, yeah, it will be quicker to recover. We'll go all the way down and then turn right up towards the to get that beach.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But recover, we just follow the main road again. Then see what else was doing. We always do some contracts here before we go to the gateway.
Yeah, I think we could, and we should. No, you didn't hang around.
Nope. And they're off.
Here's your stuff now. Get off my truck. Bye.
There's definitely no metal beams at the railway station. That's the warehouse, definitely. So I need to follow the main road for a while, then go left. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to look and
yeah, that's much easier.
See.
No.
Bit of cement delivered to sawmill. And planks delivered to factory. Okay, I can do that. I can do this new one, cycle of cargo. Because it is... Take something to one location, pick something up from there, take it to the next location, pick something up from there, take it to the next location.
Yeah, I was looking at that last time. It's quite handy, that one, because it is just, you know, once you're at a drop-off location, you don't have to go anywhere, you just pick it up from there and carry on.
Yeah, hang on, I just need to share the, because we promoted it before, I need to share the... I need to share the stream somewhere, promote your channel. There we go. Right, yeah, I'm going to do...
I don't know why, but the frame rate looks so much higher today. Just I've not played it for a while, but it all looks better. Before, it all looks faster.
I think it looks the same.
You're just seeing things, I think.
Mind you, I'm probably not able to judge because I put I may or may not have installed the a game on the office computer at work because there's like I had 1.5 hour booking today while I was sat there for like 5 hours. Um, and of course that ran at a very lovely like 4K 60 FPS because it's a nice computer. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so obviously I had really nice high detail graphics. And it was PC, so I could put mods on it.
Nice, nice.
It was Jedi Fallen Order, but yeah, I could put mods on it so I could have different characters and yeah. Not this way.
You watch any of the esports in the end?
I haven't. No, I don't typically. I know I probably should, but I don't. I don't typically watch much of the esports stuff.
Okay.
I know it's good. No, like if it's normally really good, there's normally like highlights and stuff and clips online, and I'll watch that to see the good racing. But
Yeah, official F1 posted 5-minute highlights of each race. The China one was definitely worth a look.
okay,
I know there's round 3 tonight as well, but I need to catch up.
have they had any issues?
Interestingly, no. I think they've got their own server though.
Yeah, I was going to say probably, and they're all on PC, so they probably do. They probably have a dedicated server.
Exactly. So they got a private server, and therefore there's no problem for them. It's a bit jammy because it just hides the actual issues that exist. I've got to go now. The best way is just a maze, really.
Oh my god, how did I survive that? That was awesome. There's the horrible little bridge, I don't know if you remember it, so the way I'm going, there's like a bridge that's like cambered at 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Over a little river. I pretty much rolled, but not enough to stop the engine. And I grabbed hold of the only tree that was there, and I managed to put myself back on my wheels.
Nice.
I don't know how I didn't. Yeah, it was just on the edge of cutting out.
Nicely done.
Yeah, because we were talking about, obviously we're talking about trucks a lot, and talking about truck accidents. Have you ever played Euro Truck Simulator?
I played it a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I have a PC, but it doesn't run very high graphics games, so I've sort of been dormant for a while. But I did play a bit of Euro Trucks, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a good one. I haven't played it for a long time. There's a few bits of DLC I don't have for it, but...
The multiplayer's fun. I remember Pun was talking about it when I got it. So you got to play get this truck as MP.
Yeah,
because you have to play a minimum amount of time, and because my PC wasn't running very high games, like it wouldn't even run Race Room very well without some kind of frame rate, severe frame rate problem. So I just haven't really used it. But if it was better, I would have probably played quite a lot of Euro Trucks because it's quite a chill game. It's fun.
It is, yeah.
Like, I don't know, just a bit different.
It is very much so, yeah. I've not done the multiplayer. Obviously, I've seen, Charles Leclerc and George Russell and Alex Albon playing it. Seen
George!
them. It wasn't even that. Obviously, the bit that was the famous bit is like, no, turn left now. Okay, I'm turning left, and then just rolls it. It's like, oh, oops, I'm on the roof.
You're asking racing drivers to drive slowly and under control. I mean, it's not going to happen.
Hilariously, like the next day, I think George Russell or Charles Leclerc, one of them was on like doing an interview with Sky Sports, And I watched it, and they were just like, "So you played Euro Truck Simulator yesterday? That didn't go well for you, did it? The team aren't going to be asking you to drive the truck." And they were like, "No, don't let me near the truck."
No, no chance. It's not like that DHL thing that WTF1 did recently. Not a chance. I like the Euro Truck. Far too expensive.
The Euro Truck's good fun. Again, I've thrown a few mods on there because you can, and they're quite. The hilarious one is always well, you can get like odd things for like the cabins, so you can have because normally you get like the fluffy dice, or you can have like a can of Coke on the dashboard. But then there are mods that add random things, so like you can have like Alec Guinness's Ben Kenobi as a passenger, and
oh yeah, Jimmy had that, didn't he?
Yeah,
He was playing it.
Yeah, that and quite a few other ones, and you can have Jimmy also had it, which is where I learnt that you could have it. You could have different voices for the sat nav.
That's right. Yeah, you have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've tried the Grand Theft Auto 4 ones, GLaDOS from Portal, and Top Gear.
Oh, sick! Nice. So Top Gear, what? Jezza or something? Is it? Or
Yeah.
Who is it specifically?
The trio of them.
Oh, it's all three of them. Like, do bits of it each. Would he like pick one or the other?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Sorry, I was meant to deliver cement to the fucking sawmill, and I didn't pick the cement up, and I've driven all the way here without the fucking cement. Oh, bloody hell. And the cement's at the railway station. Ah!
Oh, cool.
That's for me for not paying attention. It's like a combination of all three of them. They'll have different lines and things like that. I think it's primarily James May saying like turn left, turn right. Hammond pops up when you're speeding, because you get a warning from some of them if you end up speeding, and Hammond is like, slow down, watch your speed. You didn't expect to hear that from us, did you? And there's really good banter with one of them. Like I can't remember. Like some of them was like when you arrive and like get to the destination, it's James just going, "I was the first to arrive." Oh, but I can't remember. There's one where they like. Oh, where's cement? There we go. There's one where it's like James is saying something like, "Oh, what's he saying? Like, thank God you just got here in one piece. If you'd listened to Clarkson, you would have gotten lost and you would have tipped over because of all the power." And then Clarkson pipes up and goes like, "No, you wouldn't. You would have got here fine." There's a bit of banter in some of them.
Just got all of them like in a room and just said, "Just do what you want."
Maybe maybe it's a mod though, so I don't. It's not an official thing.
Right. So it probably wasn't even them recording it.
Yeah, it was probably just. Well, it might not recording it. It was probably just sound bites from places.
Oh,
maybe that people stitched together.
Yeah. Okay.
But some of them sound quite genuine. My favourite one was for speeding. The Hammond one's quite funny, but the GLaDOS one is quite funny, which is please watch your speed. I don't wish to dispense the neurotoxins. Like she basically threatens to poison you if you're going too fast.
Then I'll go too fucking quick then.
Slow down, or I'll release the neurotoxins. Yeah, they're so detailed a lot with the maps and Eurotruck. They keep adding DLC and stuff from it. I mean, yeah, you can. I still think the furthest that you can drive is like Glasgow to Istanbul. I think. I don't know if they've. I don't know if they've added. They've added more stuff. You might be able to. I think they've added Scandinavia, so potentially you can go from like top of Finland or Sweden.
They're just slowly working through all of Europe, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much. And like they'll do, like there was a France update quite a few years ago, And you look at it and you're like, but France is included, but what they basically do is add more cities and more smaller roads. And just,
Yeah.
like, detailed it a lot more. And you're just like, oh, wow, okay.
May as well just be driving in real life, essentially.
Yeah.
It's so impressive how detailed they can get.
And the fact that it still takes you, like, it can get boring sometimes as well. It's relaxing, but it can get boring because you realise, oh, there's a cruise control button, and this will take me an hour and a half to drive to Prague.
Yeah, so in those situations, you wonder what is the point, because you just spend time driving. What's the fun in that? Particularly, I think it's the speedrunning aspect of it. Trying to get everywhere as quick as you can.
Maybe, yeah.
Guess. Right. Let's recover again.
No, now. Bollocks.
Gateways are open. Oh yeah.
I got to start again. I rolled. Third time.
Yikes.
Maybe I shouldn't take that road down to the... It's just that little bridge, which is the irritating bit. Maybe I just shouldn't take that road. Maybe I should go a different way.
Yeah, the longer route is always best. So you're working on Cycle of Cargo?
Yes. Because yeah, I'll take cement to the sawmill, wood to factory, and something to somewhere else. Something from the factory to somewhere else. So,
Okay,
yeah, so it's a relay. And thankfully, it's not like if I drop one, I can I have to restart. I can yeah. If I deliver these and then drop the wood, I can go back and get the wood. I don't have to start again from the cement.
Yeah. Right, what do I want to do? Reach the Northern Road.
Sounds like a scout mission, potentially.
It's in the quarry area. Reach the Northern Road. That's in the quarry area.
Ah, your favourite place.
Oh yeah. Fuel carrier semi to the parking. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Can you activate hub recovery first stage?
Yes, let me just pull over.
I can track it.
Which one is that?
It's in the Trans-Tamia.
Is that the
hub
top?
recovery first stage.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Perfect. Thank you. Need a saddle low, but it doesn't need to go very far. It needs to go to the parking, so most of it's on the main road. So I'll work on that.
So my best route to go is
Can I customize the car lock with saddle low? No, I can't.
I'm going to take that the other route along here, so I don't have to do that bridge.
Got 2 saddle highs. Why? Oh no, it's okay. Can't sell it for any money anyway. Don't know why I've got 2. I don't need chains on. I bet playing Snowrunner on PS5, you don't get the issue of the tyres loading, and you only go through the list of tyres and it takes fucking ages.
Yeah.
I bet that issue doesn't exist on PS5 because the loading times are so much quicker.
Probably, yeah. People are able to get a PS5.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other issue.
I saw someone we raced with. I think it was like KPP or Liam or someone. Someone posted on Twitter. They were like, "Hey, I've managed to get a PS5 game restocked for them." I sent it to my mate who's like definitely got the money for a PS5 and like wants to get one instantly. I sent it to him and he was like, they don't ship to Jersey, and then he was like, website's crashed and they've sold out, and that was all within like 20 minutes.
Disaster.
I was just like, oh, cool.
It rains it pours, isn't it?
He explained He explained the major problem for it though, and why there's so limited of them. It's a specific chip that gets manufactured by, I think, Sony, but it's a chip that Sony put in basically all of their electronic devices, all their TVs, all their phones. They sell it to other companies as well for fridges and radios and all other things, and there's a shortage of those chips.
Right.
So that's why the PlayStation takes so long. It's because they're waiting on one specific item that basically every electronic device runs on.
Oh God. What pain.
Yeah.
Jesus. So it's just, well, tough really.
Wait until they're installed. That's basically all you can do, is just wait until they're there.
Well, at least my PS4 still works.
Yeah, and thankfully they're being, most game companies are being and developers are being good. They're still releasing games on PS4, like Gran Turismo 7 will be PS4. And they're then allowing you, hey, if you have it on PS4, you can play it on PS5. You get a free upgrade.
Oh yeah.
So at least most developers and Sony are being sort of good to people like that. Going like, yeah, you can have it. If you have it on PS4, you've got it free on you've got it free on PS5.
Yeah, they could have easily just got, well, tough for any bit of PS4. But they'd just be limiting their customers.
Yeah. But then that sort of, it's how they. That sort of thing is how if you just re-release it on PS5 and make people pay for it, if it's their favourite game, they will go and pay for it. That's
true.
Again, I will use the example of Grand Theft Auto 5. That came out on PS3. That's how old the bloody game is. That was a PS3 game, and then it was still going at the time of PS4, and they re-released it on PS4, and you had to go buy it for that.
Yeah.
Which is like examples why games like that and trying to think what else, a few others, but I've got 3 copies of Grand Theft Auto 5, PS3, PS4, and PC.
Other ones just released so many times.
And there's different things, like it comes out on PS3, and then it comes out on PS4, and you move to PS4, and then you discover, oh yeah, I can, if I get a decent computer or such, I can mod it on PC, or there's a different version on PC.
Oh yeah, different access. Yeah, the mods. Yeah, it was lucky the Snowrunner started doing mods on console, because they could have just left that as PC.
Yeah, so many things obviously don't. You don't mod stuff. I'm stuck.
Yeah, with a winch to a tree.
Yes, but I'm sort of stuck in a little mud crevice, so it's difficult to try and get out.
I've got a big trailer attached at the moment.
Okay, that's all right. I will.
Well, I can come back for it. Hang on, I'll right. Okay, just say, can I have some help? And I will. I don't know if you need help.
Where are you taking it to, as well? Out of curiosity.
Well, I need to go to the parking. So I'll just come back for it.
I don't know what you mean by the parking. Is it like towards the factory area or a log station, or is it up towards like the...
It's following the main road and then there's a left turn. Whereabouts are you? I'm heading to you now. I don't know where
I'm
you are.
sort of just north of the sawmill.
Right. Set you as a waypoint.
Thank you. I'll try my best to get...
So I didn't know you needed help or not.
Yeah, I do.
Right. Okay,
I'm sort of... The more I spin my wheels, the more I'm sort of digging into the mud here. I'm just going to stop the engine. So damn close.
Shouldn't be long. My truck's quite light. It's just got no sideboard bed on it. Really. Left here.
That's not coming. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'm free. I'm free. I've done it.
Right.
Thank you for your assist. Oh yeah, at least it was close to the garage so you could just recover back. Yeah, it was a nasty area. I had to do some sort of funky moving to get it back facing the right way.
Maybe do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. I'm now going to limit the throttle so I don't dig a hole. Here we go, at the crossroads. Just turn left and I should be there.
Funny just now, the fuel carrier trailer thing that I had to deliver was parked quite awkwardly in the station area, and I had to sort of drag it round, and it fell over.
Oh.
Died, and I thought not that realistic, then, is it? Because when I did that, it should have just blown up. Right? I was expecting the Dark Souls "you died" thing to come up on the screen.
Well, I think
So some kind of immortal being that's been
yeah.
bit
Well,
trusted with the job of repurposing the world.
I think they are. I think they are sturdier than what films and Grand Theft Auto and such will let you believe. They won't just. I don't think they'll just immediately explode if they fall over. They are reinforced enough.
Yeah, it's like the gas canisters. I think as soon as one falls over, it explodes. Like, that's not really true. I think.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like there's several. I think there's several MythBusters things where they're like, if you shoot a red barrel, will it explode? No. Okay. If you shoot someone's fuel tank, will the car explode? No. Okay.
Nice. Good to know. The films just make it more dramatic than it needs to
Yeah,
be.
of course. Yeah. Actually, one of the most impressive ones, one of my favourite ones from MythBusters, is they took a like an oil truck from a train, the sort of one of the big oil ones that you'd have on a train, and they wanted to see. There was the theory that if the inside of it was steam cleaned, which is what they do, it creates a vacuum, and then if it suddenly rained outside with cold water, the big metal truck will just like shrink and crush and compact on its own. And they tried it and it didn't happen, but they put a big dent in it, and then they tried it and it worked. And this massive like 80-ton train truck just crumpled like a piece of paper under its own vacuum and pressure.
I'll have to find that.
Oh yeah, I'll try and find it. It's one of their biggest ones. It was.
I've heard of the classroom-sized barrel ones they do. Like a small oil barrel, and then they like put. What do? They take the air out, and then they like heat it up. They put a bit of water inside and heat it up, and then they cool down the outside instantly, and it just like collapses.
Yes, that's the exact same theory.
Yeah.
That's the exact same theory. That's the exact same theory. It's that you effectively you've got hot air on the inside, like, and with the situation with the truck, that's how they steam clean it to get rid of any oil or any chemicals that were in there. And then that obviously makes it hot inside, and then it will like suddenly rain or something outside with cold water, so that then creates a vacuum inside and it crushes. And yeah,
Jesus.
that was the classroom experiment you said, but they do it on a much larger scale with like a 80 to 100 ton railway car.
Jeez. And now.
Yeah, it doesn't instantly compact, but then they put a dent in it to make it not a perfect shape anymore, and then it compacts.
Ah, yeah.
Because they always do that with MythBusters. It was can we replicate the results of the myth, and then can we replicate? Oh no, replicate the conditions of the myth first, and then replicate the results. So it'll be like there's a vacuum inside, and you apply cold water to the outside. Will it crush? That's the conditions. No, that didn't work. Right, the result is the thing will crush. Let's crush it. That's all. I miss MythBusters and go back and watch some more.
The golf ball car stuck me a bit. The golf ball car myth as well.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it actually makes. Yeah, it's actually more aerodynamic. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which was kind of odd.
Yeah, and one that I saw that I still try and I do ignore it a little bit, but I do try and keep it in my head. Is someone asked, is it more efficient to run air conditioning in your car than it is to have the window down, which causes drag.
Oh, right, okay.
And they found out that actually there's a threshold of about 55 miles per hour. So under 55, it's more efficient to have the window down. Over 55, it's more efficient to have it up and have the air conditioning on.
Interesting. It's not just one or the other, there's
No,
a boundary.
yeah, there was a boundary where, yeah, there's enough air pushing against the car.
Jesus.
But they had to do that twice, I think, because they tested it once and they were like, no, it's more efficient with the... Or no, it was deemed inconclusive, but it's because they did 2 tests at different speeds and then they were like, maybe there's something in between, so they had to do it again.
Yeah, they just weren't getting... well, they weren't getting the same result or close to the same result often enough.
Yeah.
Essentially, to say for certain. Can I ask a favour? Could you activate hub recovery second stage in Trans Tamir again?
Yes.
Need to deliver some vehicle spare parts to some.
Done.
Yeah, it's down by where I'm at. Thank you.
God, there's so many so many tasks available under Tamir recovery or whatever it is. There's literally one that isn't unlocked.
Yeah. Well, this one's quite useful because I think it's deliberate, because I did this first stage and it's opened up the fuel station and then there's a trailer. So I need to pick up 4 vehicle spare parts, but the trailer is here ready next to the fuel station that's newly opened. So I'm like, oh, it's obviously deliberately placed there, so it is a little bit easier.
Yeah, so like
you can do the builder.
I was never going to get up that. How do I get up? There's just a sheer little, like, almost like a mudslide, but it's just like a little... The road just goes straight up, basically, but it's just mud, and I'm just like, how do I get up that? So I can't get the speed, and there's nothing to... There's only, like, weak trees to grab onto.
It's impossible. Well, it is. It's just taking it easy. Otherwise, you just dig in.
But the truck is beaching on the apex of the hill, so it's...
Oh, I see.
Do it. Go on, truck. There we go. Use the banking on the side.
I have the same issue leaving this little fuel station area. It's just really muddy the other way out. Let's see where I'm going.
I still remember at one point, I think it was one of the early Snowrunner streams we did, because I think it was during lockdown. I remember we had an awful time dealing with the mud, and then like the next day I went out for a walk, and the route I went was just completely covered in thick mud. I was just like, oh, piss off, I don't want any more mud. I suffered with the virtual stuff, and then it was like, here, now have the real stuff.
Yeah, you thought you had problems? Well, try this. Okay, I get it.
Oh well, there were horses roaming around in the field later on, so I got to interact with some horses.
Yeah, they can handle it. Oh god. Oh, that's a bit quick.
Hello, Myra Mice. Hello. Whoops, slip. No, don't get stuck. Come on.
Just heads up, I'll probably only be able to do until about 11:30.
That's fine, yeah.
I was up quite sharp this morning. I was dropping my grandparents off because they needed their booster jab. And hence I was up around sort of 8 o'clock. It's very early for me.
Oh, yeah, grand. The old person time.
I know, right? Well, even there, like, this was early for us as well, because then they don't have to be up early. So they're like, oh god, this was early for us too. So
Yeah.
I don't need to be up at 8 o'clock. I'm working from home, This is horrible.
Maramus, this is Tamir map, so the third and final of the base game.
Yes, exactly.
I think, yeah. So, but this is just the first area of the final map. But yeah, this is Russia Tamir.
Oh, I can fit 5 in here, but I only need 4. Now I've got to take it back to where I just came from.
Lovely.
Easy game. It's actually quite easy. To be honest,
Don't say
this
that.
stage of Tamir is like fine. Because I say very I'm careful with my words. This stage of Tamir is fine. It's when you get like
you will now
Ori
suffer on
and
this.
the other maps.
You will now suffer on this next delivery. That's how the game works.
Yeah.
You get complacent, and it will bite you on the arse.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. I am waiting for it.
I've almost delivered the wooden planks. Oops.
There we go. Turning circle of a cruise ship. It's getting dark again.
It is getting dark.
Everything feels quicker today, what the hell?
Cool, got that one.
What's that mean? I mean, like, time's going quicker? Time feels like it's going quicker? Time flies when you're having fun? Oh, I'm having fun today, apparently.
Oh my god, I've got to come up to the farm where you are.
I'm having more fun today, bizarrely.
Yeah. At least it's a major road. Yeah, I've got to come up to where you are now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you working on the,
I'm still doing cycle of cargo. I got to go to the farm.
Ah, right. Okay, dokie.
So
is that the last stage of it? Oh yeah, because you've done 2.
Yeah, the best route to do is to come up to the road that you're about to join, but I think go across the. No, go down past the warehouse and then back up the other side rather than going through the lake, past the fuel station. And then down and
as long as
around.
it's not a shortcut.
No, it's definitely not a shortcut.
Stick to main roads as best you can.
Yeah, I'm just determining that like where you've turned, I should go past the warehouse rather than going through the marsh area.
Hub recovery. Ah, I get it now. I was reading hub like a hubcap on a tyre. But hub is like, like a central point.
Like a base.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously so I sorted out the fuel station and now I'm bringing vehicle spare parts. This would be like a garage or a repair stop.
That would be cool.
Like, repair our trucks.
That would be cool if they made it. Yeah, it'd probably be a repair station or something. But that'd be cool if you went into an area. Obviously, they couldn't do it here because this is the first map. But if there wasn't a garage, and then you do things like this and create it, and then you have a garage.
Why can't you build a garage? One of the contracts. Just build a garage. That would be better than not having one at all. Because at least you would eventually get one once you've built it.
They've probably got that in the later ones. In the
Maybe,
DLC maps,
yeah.
probably.
I'd like to think so anyway, because that would be a cool feature. In the same way that this one is currently going. This mud is absolutely atrocious.
And I sort of feel and see it, like building the base, I sort of feel and see it when, I think it still was Michigan. Yeah, it was still Michigan on like the other maps when we took, like a repair trailer and a fuel tanker and all those trailers, and we sort of had them like a mini base.
Yes, yeah.
Then we discovered you could put a truck on top of a truck on top of a truck.
Snake.
What was that about this game being easy?
Yeah, I know, right? I have jinxed it now because I'm stuck in the damn mud.
Oh, I thought I saw you, but I don't. I might come across. I might come across you. No, 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 no.
Maybe I
There we
need
go.
to detach the trailer. Perhaps that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, detach it and then winch it to you.
Come on, just move.
Just think of getting stuck in the mud. It's. I suddenly got reminded of a couple of years ago when I was at Cornwall Motorfest. There was a you could queue up and have a go driving a proper big Renault articulated lorry, but it was sort of just around this big cordoned off area in a field. And I remember there was a point where the lorry got stuck in the mud, and they pulled it out with a bloody Suzuki Jimny.
Oh, come on.
Seriously, it was just a Suzuki Jimny pulled this massive Renault articulated truck out of the mud.
Oh, what a joke.
Why can't the little cars be good like that here and just pull the big trucks out of the mud? Real life, I saw it with my own eyes, a Jimny pulling a Renault truck out.
Right, no, listen.
I wish I had a go. I was working, unfortunately. I couldn't just be like, hey, I'm going to disappear for half an hour and stand in a queue so I can go drive a truck. I was working there to be there and gloat to Tom Ingram if he turned up.
Set up a priority.
Hmm.
This is showing off for that.
Oh yeah, how was touring? You went to Donington, didn't you?
Yeah, very good.
How was
Very
that?
good.
Did you meet up with James? Did you meet up
I
with?
did briefly meet him, but the problem is the signal was so bad. We meant to meet again in the afternoon, and it was so bad I didn't know where he was.
Ah.
He said roughly where he would be, but I still couldn't spot him in the
Is that your
crowd.
first physical? Was that your first physical meeting?
It was, yeah.
Oh wow.
After 3 years, but it was short-lived because he was seeing other drivers.
Yeah.
But yeah, and well, he was off doing we spotted each other in the paddock because I let him know where I was, and he said I'll find you or something. And we did see each other briefly, and then went off because he said to come and meet me on the old hairpin. And initially, I thought he meant on the outfield part of the track. It's on the outside.
But he was
I
infield.
went over there and I was looking for him, and he went, I'm on the infield. Oh, all right, okay. And then on the last, so I was over there looking for it. Well, I'd looked for him, and I couldn't spot him, and yeah, it was unfortunate because I was trying to get hold of him, and even I tried to call him, and there was no voice on the other side, so the signal was absolutely shocking,
Oh.
and it's something I overlooked because other tracks have had better signal than that. At least I've been able to text people and make calls. But by race 2, sort of after the lunch break, my signal was non-existent. So I won't get any of his messages. So we did meet briefly, luckily, in the paddock, but we weren't able to meet again properly for a good chat in the afternoon. It's a shame. But yeah, he was talking about coming to Bristol on the way through to Brands on the next Friday, so depending on what comes of that, we'll probably try and meet properly then.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, that was kind of unfortunate, but I didn't anticipate such bad signal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember. I don't recall having a bad signal when I went to Donington in 2016. I was able to be outside of the circuit, and I was able to call Jack Butel and ask how to get in and where to go quite happily.
Yeah, I mean, problem is I was with the O2, so not O2, Tesco.
All right.
Tesco run off O2, but Tesco on net. Which probably wasn't helping.
Shit, yeah, I just realised I've got a touring car driver's number in my phone. I just remembered that. I remember that I got his number.
Same. You tell to the right.
I have his number, and I have Daniel Roche's number, who he played Ben in Outnumbered.
Oh shit, nice.
Met him on a cruise. I was on a cruise, and he was there as well.
Bloody hell. You got his number? Wouldn't expect celebrities to give out their numbers that readily, but...
Yeah, it was sort of it was that typical thing at the end of a cruise. People sort of exchanged Facebook names and Snapchats and phone numbers as well. So yeah, right. got his phone number.
So you were speaking to him quite a bit during the cruise then? Or?
Yeah, mainly sort of past couple of days because I didn't sort of realise he was there until like a few days later, and then it's like a couple of days towards the end. But yeah, did hang around with him, which was cool.
Pretty awesome, yeah.
Yeah. But what was funny as well is I think there was a like out of like the teenagers that were there was like a girl as well who had like been on Coronation Street or something and done a few episodes of Corrie. But basically everyone was just like, we don't know who you are. We've all seen Outnumbered. Like no one had seen Coronation Street, so she was just like, oh, no one knows who I am. She got outshone, unfortunately.
Ouch.
Damn it, I'm stuck in the mud. Can you come pull me out the mud? Because you're really, really close to me.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm literally around the corner. Look, you can see my lights. I'm to your right.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
I'm just stuck in the mud.
Oh, I see your lights now.
Yeah. And the only thing I can winch to is the lamppost directly to my left, and that's further into the mud.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I had to deploy my Russian truck.
Mm.
The Russian terrain.
Actually, with famous phone numbers.
Yeah, back up.
Hopefully, yeah. With famous phone numbers, though, I can't beat my uncle who has Jensen Button's phone number.
Hey?
Yeah, my uncle has Jensen Button's phone number.
God, don't tell Naomi.
Yeah. My uncle used to drive a Winnebago for a photographer, and one of the shoots that they did was a supercar shoot at Dunsfold, so at Top Gear, with Jensen Button.
Oh my god.
So I'm not sure how it came about that he got his thing. Thank you for pulling me out the mud. But yeah, my uncle sort of had the truck for the photographer and the catering and such on it, and then also helped move the supercars around as well. So he said that he was like sat into a Ferrari and shown how a flappy paddle gearbox works and just couldn't understand it. I think moved one car and just went, I don't know how to use a flappy paddle gearbox. The other good one as well, it's not a phone number, but another good story that he had was he was at a fashion shoot for...
Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck?
You're right.
Oh, what the hell? The stupid trailer got stuck and it's flung all the cargo out.
Do you need a hand, or...?
Kidding me? I'll have to recover again. Oh,
I'm right here. I can help you.
No, it's alright. I need to get one with a crane.
Okay.
Lift it back because it's all chucked it all out.
Oh.
Oh, what the? Alright. What the hell? I have jinxed it, haven't I? I've done
Yeah,
this
you
myself.
have. You said it was easy. Told you it'd bite you on the arse.
It was easy. It's just thrown a curveball.
Yeah. But actually, what I was saying, the other good story that my uncle had from the his photo shoot days was he was at a photo shoot for a clothes company. I can't remember which one. Might have been Tom Baker or something like that. Or they do men's aftershave, I think. Anyway, it was at a fashion shoot, and the model was Daniel Craig, and they had a pair of these jeans that they wanted Daniel Craig to put on, but Daniel Craig was too big for them. It was too big, too muscly for him.
Right.
And so yeah, couldn't put them on, and then sort of had a quick look around and saw my uncle, and he went, "Here, you'd fit into these. Here, have them." And just gave these jeans to my uncle, and then sort of my uncle brought them home and washed them, and my grandma started ringing around all her friends going, "I've got a pair of Daniel Craig's jeans on my washing line."
You should have at least got a picture with him, because people go, yeah, all right, mate. Right. Yeah, and I've got Mickey Mouse's ears, yeah. You have to get a picture with him.
I don't know, yeah, he might have done, I can't remember. I've got a pair of Jeremy Clarkson's jeans.
How did you do that?
They're signed as well on the back pocket, so there's proof they're signed. It was... Long story, so... Someone won it in in like a charity auction, and they gave it to their friend Carrie. Carrie was my mum's colleague, and Carrie gave them to my mum, who subsequently gave them to me.
Bloody hell.
So, yeah, long thing, it was like someone gave it to someone who gave it to someone who gave it to me, yeah, from a charity auction. But I've got I'm pretty sure they're in my... I'll deliver this, I'll quickly go see if they're in my wardrobe, I'll show the stream. But I've got a pair of... They're far too big for me, obviously. I needed to... Like, the leg distance is alright. It's just the waist is far too big.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, because it is Jeremy bloody Clarkson. But
Exactly.
but I mean, he's famous for wearing his jeans, so
Yeah.
I've got a pair of the famous Clarkson jeans. Oh, I'll get fuel down here as well.
Right. Try and write this wrong. No, that's a start. Activate anchor, crane mode. Restore crane.
You have a wacky, crazy, like famous things I managed to swag or get a hold of, or my mum managed to get a hold of for me, was... I think the first one, she interviewed, working for the BBC, she interviewed Jeremy Bulloch, who was a British actor who famously originally played Boba Fett in the original Star Wars films. And she obviously asked him for this afterwards, but then like a few days later, after the interview, there was a letter for me in the post in like a big A4 brown envelope, and inside it was a signed picture of Boba Fett along with 3 Lego Boba Fett keyrings.
Oh my god.
So Boba Fett himself had sent me little Lego keyrings.
Yeah.
That was good. And then the other one, which was amazing, was Mika Hakkinen had come onto the radio station my mum worked at, talking about like a charity event he was doing or something. And I basically just asked my mum, "Oh, can you clip the interview for me? I'd like to hear it." And she came back and she handed me the USB that evening, and there was 2 things on there. One was called Hakkinen Interview, and the other one was called Hakkinen Matt, and I was like, and it was like 5 seconds long, and I was like, what the hell is this? And so a bit of context as well. At the time, I was doing like amateur radio. So like I had a school radio going and was doing it with the local youth service and things like that. And I clicked this one that said Hakkinen Matt, and it's a voice clip, and it goes, "This is Mika Hakkinen, and you are listening to Matthew Palmer." And I was like, "Holy shit!" It's like a radio intro by Mika Hakkinen. I was like, "Bloody hell!"
Oh mate, that's amazing. That's genuinely unreal.
I've got it placed as well. Again, I can send you the audio clip. But yeah, I've got Mika Hakkinen basically introducing me, which impressed my teacher because he was also a big Formula One fan. So he was just like, how the hell did you get that? I was like, I don't know. I don't know, but I've got an intro from Mika Hakkinen, so there we go.
That you got to cherish that forever, mate.
Yeah, I've made sure I've got it.
Gift.
Yeah. I don't know where the list of... My mum must have them somewhere. I don't know where it was. Before my mum moved, I had all the autographs that she managed to accumulate for me. I had them all stuck up on the wall. And I don't know where they've gone now. She must have them somewhere, because that included, like, yeah, Jeremy Bullock, aka Boba Fett, and Mika Hakkinen, and she got Derek Warwick's and Ranulph Fiennes, and quite a few, yeah. Yeah, but people she just interviewed, and if they were there personally, she was like, "Oh, can I have your autograph from my son?"
That's pretty incredible.
The one
you ended up a fan of F1.
Yeah. Well, the one that I'm disappointed that I've lost, because I got that myself because I saw him, was Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, I guess I got it on a pair of jeans, but I was in the Isle of Man just visiting, and I like went to the shop in duty free or something and went back to where I was sitting, and as I was walking back to my seat, the giant that is Jeremy Clarkson walked in the other direction. I was just like, "That's Jeremy Clarkson. Okay." And my mum came back and went, Mum, Jeremy Clarkson's in the shop. Jeremy Clarkson's in the shop. Like, come with me and get his autograph for me. You went like with me. But he was incredibly nice and friendly. We were just like, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, of course. What's your name?" Signed it. Was like, "Oh, there you go." Like, incredible, yeah. Yeah, fine and polite with it. So, but I don't know where that went. But there is one that says, yeah, "Dear Matt, best wishes, Jeremy Clarkson." There we go. Right, I'm going to recover.
Oh, this mud is absolutely atrocious.
Right.
Oh, I'm free. Right.
So, give me a second as well. I'm going to go rummage in my wardrobe and see if I've got those Clarkson jeans.
In fact, you don't know where they are. Oh, come on. Never speaking ever again. There we go. Jesus. That was lengthy. Oh, you little shit. Fuck that, I'm not using the trailer.
Oh, no, I don't have them.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, they're not here, but they're probably in my like in a wardrobe in my dad's or something. I haven't lost. I wouldn't have lost them. I think they're just. I just don't have them. Actually, let's see if I can find the.
Doing bit by bit on the back of my truck. Getting fed up with putting on that bloody trailer. Right.
Now, if I were. Crap, where would that be?
Yeah, just a joke.
If I were a Mika hack in an audiophile, where would I be? Nope. 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 If it's not there, I know that I've got it on my... I sent it to myself once upon a time on Facebook Messenger. And thank God that you can send things to yourself on Facebook Messenger. It's a godsend. Glad you can do that.
This is Mika Häkkinen, and you are listening to Matthew Palmer.
Oh my god.
There you go. I'll play it again.
This is Mika Häkkinen, and you are listening to Matthew Palmer.
There you go. I do have it.
That's... yeah. That is a unique gift. That's a really amazing gift.
That is, yeah. I didn't know that was going to happen as well. She obviously requested it, but I was just like, all I asked for was the interview. I was just like, bloody hell, okay.
I mean, obviously your mum's thinking, all I have to do is ask him. I've already interviewed him. Just have to get him to say this. But to you, that's like...
She didn't even do the main interview. She didn't even do the interview. So, yeah, she must have just asked the presenter to ask. Was like, hey, can you quickly say this?
Jesus.
But...
Radio recording quality as well.
I know. Yeah. Perfect quality. I was amazed hearing it. Again, not gloating. My mum's friends with Derek Warwick now as well. Thinking of other drivers because like before the British Grand Prix, she was organising stuff with him because she works at Northampton now, which of course is in Silverstone, or Silverstone's patch. Yeah, so she was like texting him beforehand, trying to set up interviews, and was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And yeah, just casually chatting with Derek Warwick. He just like, "Okay, former F1 driver and current main race steward."
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. She's still never, even though lived and worked at Jersey and does stuff for Silverstone, she's still never managed to get through to Nigel Mansell. He just doesn't want anything to do with it. She's put in several requests for interviews and things like that for local BBC and just never got through to him.
You're just not interested in...
He's just not interested. Yeah, he's just not interested.
Like
either being a local BBC, either being a local Jersey celebrity, which he is, or being race steward for Silverstone in Northamptonshire. He's just not interested. So yeah, she's never got through to him, unfortunately.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, reach the North
best,
Road is
but
for the... Yeah,
get rid
reach...
of everyone.
Okay, I might do...
I nearly got this spare parts mission.
Yeah, I might do the radioactive fossils, which is the secure containers from the ruined warehouse. I've delivered them to the I've delivered them to
That's a
the
really long
factory.
drive.
For me,
That's
do
a
you mean?
really long drive.
Oh. For you? For me?
I mean,
For... I
well,
mean, yeah, I got to drop.
It's
I
getting
got
to the warehouse, isn't it?
Yeah, I got to drive from here to the warehouse. I can take it to the factory, back to the warehouse, and then I got to go drop them off at the railway station.
Yeah, it's the railway station ones that are going to take the longest because you've got 4 to drop off. Unless you want to try and get a trailer down there, which would be tricky on some of those.
Could do,
Trails.
or I could try. I've got the. Where is it? I've got that long truck.
You'll need
So
something that can get down those
Western
paths,
Star
though,
twin steer.
off the road bits.
I will try. I've not used this truck here. In doing that, I've realised that I still have chain tyres on.
There we go. The spare parts delivered.
The noise just kept going. It's still going. The noise of you dropping it off just kept going.
I know, it's building the massive, it's building some kind of warehouse thing. Repair station. Yeah, it's a repair station now. There we go.
The noise just kept
Yes,
going.
yeah.
I was fitting new tyres. It just kept going.
About to see now. Oh, bloody hell. Long old drive.
Yeah. So I got the twin star twin steer or whatever it is. What's the star twin steer? A long truck that I could put all of them on potentially.
Definitely give it a try.
Yeah.
Oil barrels at the railway station. They need to go to the factory, the village, and the farm.
Wait, is there something I need to pick up from the? I
No, that's okay. I can do this one.
was about to say because I was heading to the factory anyway. If I could pick something up and take it to the factory.
So there's 2 oil barrels. There's one that needs to go to the village as well, which is on the way to the factory, called Dirty Deeds. There's one lot of oil barrels that needs to go to the farm, but I can drop that one off.
Where's the village? I don't know what you mean by the.
If you go to Dirty Deeds, it will show you whereabouts the drop-off points are. It's in Trans Tamir again.
Dirty Deeds. Deliver to the factory. Oh yeah, deliver to village.
So you see, you've got 1 to go to the
Okay.
village and 2 to go to the factory. So if you pick up 3 oil barrels, start taking them with you.
Yeah, can do.
Only problem is,
it's on the way.
are you going to have room? Because that's not on your way, is it? You're going to have to go past the path that takes you to the ruined warehouse.
That's all right. It's
You'll
still,
have to go back
it's
on
still,
yourself.
it's yeah, but it's still close enough.
Alright, it's still cool.
Yeah, it's still close enough. I just won't be able to do the farm because that's very much out the way. But
Yeah.
I can do the village and factory.
5 wooden planks to the railway station. Can try and do that one. I reckon that's doable. That path around there. It looks sketchy around those rocks though.
I need 3, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, can you unlock wooden planks order?
Wooden planks order. Done.
Cute. Because I've got a trailer nearby that will hold 5 things. And this one is 5 wooden planks, so I'll just go to the sawmill and drop it off at the railway station.
Cool. Yeah. Dirty deeds. Start tracking.
To be honest, I'm just wondering actually, because the farm, right, the route towards the factory and the village, the turn off to go towards those, which is abouts where I am now, it's not a long detour to go a bit further to drop off at the farm. Do you want to just get all 4 oil barrels and just do that one?
For what? What, to go to the farm as well?
Yeah, because it's the farm is not the biggest detour. It kind of is actually. Shit. No, scratch that.
It is, yeah, because at village is only around that corner. It's not. I don't have to go like around any further. I pass the village, get to the factory, and then I can get to ruined warehouse quite easily from there.
Yeah, I thought the farm was closer. Never mind.
It's not, unfortunately.
Right, I'll focus on the wooden planks one for now. Then I'll maybe think about doing the farm one, or dropping that one off at the farm. There's a trailer store here. Big pond here. Oh, where do I need to go? Down to this one now.
So it's a big truck, a powerful truck, but it doesn't have 4-wheel drive. Let's see how this handles.
Oh, I need to go back anyway because I've got the wrong truck.
No.
Need the one with the just need saddle low. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop that 1 oil barrel thing I need straight at the farm. Just get that done now because I'm going to need a small trailer. It is that one. The trailer will do.
I'm not going to get complacent. I was going to say, like, this has been a smooth run so far, but it's because I'm on tarmac roads. It's going to get worse in a moment.
Tarmac makes everything easier. Right, so you're now on your way.
Who parked this trailer right in the middle of the right in the middle of the path?
Oh yeah, because I backed it out and then it fell over again. I was like, forget it, I'm not using this again. And it's just now blocking the road now, ironically, where you need to go.
That's right. I can get past it. It's fine. Yeah, I got past it easy.
Farm is in such a painful location as well.
that's why I was avoiding it. Because sort of that area is sort of only go there if you need to go up there, sort of thing. It's not near anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll just drop this off and then I can just recover again and grab a different trailer. Because that trailer can be seen. So essentially, use that. Most of it's on main roads as well, so it could be worse.
Yeah. Still, could be worse. Cuts to me with
I can't
smoke
tell what
coming
my
out of
favourite quote of theirs is. I think it's, "Oh no." Anyway,
That's being like, yeah, I've commented that on things. It's like what quote from a TV show do you use on a daily basis? I'm like, definitely that one.
yeah, yeah, the sarcasm. That's not gone well, isn't it?
Mm.
And yeah, the one you did.
Yeah, still could be worse, and
That's one of the quotes that should have been on those condoms or next to that one, Bob. Still could be worse. Or, oh no. Anyway. They all work quite well, don't they?
well,
Just that's not gone well. Why do they all work so well?
That's not gone well was one of them. Was one of the quotes on the
Oh, was it?
novelty condoms.
I
Yeah,
thought
that
it
was
how hard can it be?
that was Clarkson's one that he put on the
Yeah.
rolling pin. Hammond's one was that's not gone well because he tries to. He makes a whole deal about opening the packet with his teeth, and he rips it, and he goes, "Ah, well, that's not gone well."
Oh, that's right. It was, wasn't it? Forgot about that. Oh, I forgot even Hammond had one. But yeah, it's because he ripped it.
Yeah, he put it on a carrot. He put it on a uninspired carrot, or no, unimpressive carrot. Yeah, carrot.
Oh, that's hot. I mean, you're in trouble if it looks like that.
Don't. Oh yeah, and Hammond's remark to Clarkson was, "Don't tell me that's not an unfamiliar sight."
Oh, no, not again.
There's so many compilations now as well of just like 4 minutes of every single meanwhile, or
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's just any combination you can imagine.
yeah.
Like
And
just
thankfully,
James
thankfully as well, because originally the iPlayer was only from season 10 onwards. They've now rectified that. It is every single episode of Top Gear from season 1. Which someone pointed out as well. I think it was Tom. I've forgotten his Tom Brooks, the commentator for Gran Turismo. I think it was him who pointed out that it's the first time since it aired that you are able to watch Richard Hammond's jet car crash in the UK. I was amazed it hadn't been broadcast since, because I've seen it since, but obviously it was on not BBC websites, I guess. So
I guess if Richard finally agreed that it was okay for that to be out, because I think if they were going to release a season on telly on demand, they'd have to have agreement to show the whole season. They couldn't like have episodes missing. that we couldn't show anything. Because otherwise they probably would have released that by now, surely.
Yeah,
But
they
were able to show the early seasons, were they?
Yeah, well they made they.
Olympics, the Winter Special, Winter Special.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Well, they've made so many jokes and references, and in the final episode of Grand Tour, no, they had a clip of it. So they made so many jokes and references about the jet car.
Yeah, I think BBC may have just not had that agreement with Richard just yet about showing it, because otherwise I feel like that was a missed opportunity, them not being able to put the early seasons up. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Maybe, yeah.
Like,
so a lot of the good ones are there, and you sort of... Because I've actually gone back again, because I've managed to find a way to stream like old episodes. That one's got like a good challenge on that one, which was, can you fix a road in 24 hours? That challenge is also in that same episode, where they talk about the crash.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Idea.
Oh, that was that was fun.
There was some gold in the early stuff.
Yeah, and people forget it. Like you sometimes remember and forget things like the homemade convertible people carrier. Like that's a gem of a challenge that's forgotten, and like the cheap Porsches and the can you buy a car for less than £100, and yeah, there were some good. Yeah, good old challenges that people forget, and you're just like, yeah, but these are good ones.
Occasionally you come across clips online and you forget whether they're recent or whether they're really old.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some diamonds in the rough. Sure. It is a rough diamond, let's face it. Around the edges, but my god. Where are we going now? I was through this submerged, waterlogged mess.
But I'm pretty sure as well. I had a DVD, like one of the first like Top Gear DVDs that they did, and it was like best of season like 1 to 4. It just had like random best bits. But I need to be able to find that clip again. They had a review of the McLaren F1, but the review was done by Murray Walker.
No way.
Yeah, so it's Murray driving and talking about a McLaren F1.
Yeah.
I remember having that on a DVD. I don't recall seeing it on telly, but I definitely had it on a DVD. I must find that clip again of him reviewing it.
Never knew he did that.
Actually, I'm going to try and. I'm just going to see if it's on YouTube. I'm going to. Murray Walker, McLaren F1. Yeah. It's actually there. It's 2 minutes. If you just type in Murray Walker McLaren F1, it's the first thing that comes up.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, well, it's him. It's him driving it.
I remember to check that. Then.
It's 2 minutes 16. It's really short.
Busy man.
That's another clip that people sort of forgot and didn't share sort of when he passed, because the ones that always came to my mind that I'm glad I shared and other people did, and they went, oh yeah, he did that, which was the Pizza Hut adverts with Damon Hill, and being on a chat show with, ironically, with Clarkson, and he commentated on snooker.
Oh, that was absolutely amazing. I didn't know that was a thing either.
Yeah, I saw them ages ago. Yeah, I shared them about, and yeah, the Pizza Hut, and particularly the snooker one. Yeah, people didn't know the
Here we
snooker
are
one
then,
was
that's Ronnie O'Sullivan, and this is absolutely sensational.
He's going to use the special high grip
ball is
chalk
he?
on his cue, and of course the cue is a very high-tech piece of equipment.
Now,
Now, which
ball
ball?
is he gonna hit?
He's going to hit the white ball.
He's missed it! He's missed it! Fantastic!
Yeah, so many people didn't know that.
Because he's obviously just chatting quietly to Clarkson during that chat show, and then as soon as he gets the mic, he's like, "Can I stand up?" "Yeah, of course you can. Whatever you need to do."
Yeah, and he
And then
just
like,
goes
as
into.
soon as it goes into it, and here we are. Then that's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie O'Sullivan.
It's amazing.
It's just him back into his normal, excited
natural
way.
habitat. Just the way he projects his voice is just like a different person. It's unbelievable. Oh, I'll tell you what, this mud is definitely on.
Oh, that's not going to. I've just realised the
I wanna
ruined
deliver
ware.
one
I've just.
lot of freaking oil barrels.
I've just realised the ruined warehouse is like completely submerged in water. So this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, mate.
Just getting into it, and I've got to go there twice.
I'm not even attempting that.
I've got to change. I've got to change the job as well.
I can always provide support vehicle with that massive Russian truck thing, but not carrying anything out of there. No chance.
My truck doesn't have all-wheel drive.
Oh god.
I'm in danger.
Mate, that, yeah. That is not happening.
I'm going to try it. I'll try.
Give it a go, obviously.
Yeah. It's just getting there as well. I'm not looking forward to getting there as well because all the roads are quite nasty. But...
Oh, I see only the farm left. Have you dropped off the oil barrel?
Yeah, I've dropped the other ones off. It's just the farm now. Yeah.
I'm moments away from. As long as I don't roll it. No. There you go, well done. Dave.
But actually, yeah, hilarious, pointless meme fact. You know the Ralph Wiggum "I'm in danger" one? That's actually from Family Guy. Believe it or not, that's actually a Family Guy episode. It's the episode called Simpsons Guy, and there was a crossover episode where the Griffins end up going to Springfield.
Oh my god! So it wasn't even.
It's not even from Simpsons. During that scene, he giggles at that because how Peter normally has a fight with the giant chicken, he has that but with Homer, and they have a really big like violent fight, and they end up getting on the school bus and they're fighting, and Homer just goes, "Hey, knock it off! There's a kid on here. There's a kid back there," and it pans across to Ralph, and he just goes, "I'm in danger." And then they turn a corner and Ralph is flung out the window.
Oh my god.
But it's actually, that meme is actually not from The Simpsons, it's actually from Family Guy.
That is amazing. I genuinely thought all this time that was Simpsons.
Nope, it's a Family Guy episode. That's why if anyone's ever tried to find where that is from by going through all the Simpsons episodes, you won't find it in The Simpsons.
That's what I would have gone looking for as well.
Yeah, naturally people would, because it's obviously Ralph Wiggum, it's The Simpsons, and people would scour Simpsons episodes trying to find it. It's not, it's a Family Guy episode.
Exactly, like, what the hell? Oh, mate. Damn it. What a joke.
But I've got to try and find another meme and reference from Simpsons to share online in a couple of days, because they're going to Amazon Prime are taking Futurama off of there. So there's a clip where a squeaky voiced teen ends up jumping off of a cliff and he just goes, "Bring back Futurama!" Or he ends up jumping off of a cliff because he's sad about it, but then lands in typical fashion. He lands in a I'm stuck in the mud. Fuck, I gotta recover. I can't go that way. Such a long way, but I can't. Yeah, he ends up landing in the top of a convertible where a couple are making out. He ends up landing in that, and the girl just goes, "You crushed my boyfriend. You better be good at making out."
Oh
and
my
proceeds,
god.
and proceeds to start kissing.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I've got to go all the way back and try a different route now.
I'm working on wooden planks order. Fully prepared with my large load. That is
Yeah,
not clickbait either.
yeah. I saw your truck. I saw your truck
Oh,
there.
what the fuck? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Actually, can I get a wheel drive for this? I don't know if raid suspension is a good idea or not, but which is the
I was
winch that?
thinking, if you were playing this game with like the mode where you have to pay for fuel and repairs, you could genuinely like get stuck
Yeah,
and not be able to recover because you couldn't afford it.
yeah,
What the hell would happen then? Have to start again, I guess.
yeah.
I've never tried it.
Or travel. You'd have to travel back to a previous map and earn money in a previous map or a different map.
Yeah, I guess you would actually. It's a temporary solution because if you still come back to the other map and still get stuck again, I know because you can recover. I mean, yeah, you'd have to be very strategic with how you do tasks and when, and which ones you do. Because if you pick the wrong
Explore
tasks and
color.
get stuck, you're going to lose money. It takes a lot more planning, I guess.
Explore Kola Peninsula in Russia to find the engageable all-wheel drive for this truck. That could be useful.
I think this will probably be my last task, by the way.
Yeah, fair enough. I won't get this one
Approaching
finished.
1/2 I expect this will be about 10, 15 minutes. Hopefully, anyway. I'll go down to get them from the sawmill and then drive back up to the mills.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna attempt to get back to the ruined ruined warehouse. If I can't make it, then sod it. I shall end.
I think that might be more of a job for this column, to be honest. This big Russian thing, because
Probably. I
it
don't.
goes
Yeah.
anywhere.
I'll try.
Slowly,
I'm
it
gonna
goes
try.
anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a different route. If I can't get through, then screw it.
I think this is one you can buy. I would check when we're done. Check in the truck.
I might have it. I think I might
Truck
have.
store,
I think I might have it. I was
if you do.
yeah, I was just trying this twin steer because it is pretty good, and it's just got a large flatbed on the back, so I don't need to worry about a trailer. It's just more secure.
The downside of that twin steer is manoeuvrability because it is so long.
My biggest problem at the moment is it doesn't have all-wheel drive.
Right.
So it's only pushing from it's only rear-wheel drive. But like I said, when we get to I think it was Kola Peninsula, which is in Russia, one of the later maps here. One of the collectibles is one of the upgrades is the all-wheel drive. So,
Okay.
the moment I find that would be fantastic.
So the upgrade is on a DLC map.
No, Kola Peninsula, like Kola Peninsula in Russia. So it's one of the
Oh, in
later
Tamia.
areas. Yes, in Taymir.
Right, got you.
It's one of the later maps in Taymir.
Got you. Okay, okay. That's alright, fair enough. It might be quite easy to get to after the quarry, I'm not sure. Down there.
Maybe. I have no idea whereabouts it is. So.
No, not at all. Oh, you can only get to it, I guess, through the quarry and maybe through another map before we get to it.
I guess so. I don't know if it's the last one or the next one. I don't know.
I mean, knowing our luck, it will be the last one.
Oh yeah, I need to announce my that I'm my absence from the next CSGB race.
Yeah.
I need to put that in.
Yeah, anytime now, really. It's more than 24 hours before.
Yeah. Have you seen how
this
that?
would be like your first absence this season, they won't have any trouble with that at all.
Yeah.
Especially given the circumstances.
Yeah, it's the right thing.
Not like
And
you can't be asked.
yeah. And I don't know how it's falling. I might have to miss the last race of the season as well. I haven't agreed that yet, but I'm. So we're opening a new shop in Taunton,
Yeah, you
and
were saying that you had some stuff heading down there.
yeah, so I might have. I don't know when. I haven't organised that yet, but I'll have to head up to Taunton at some point. Looking at the calendar, it was probably most likely that I might be there from like a Friday to a Tuesday sort of thing. Well, like as they're opening.
Right. Yeah.
So, but that's not confirmed. I don't know yet. I've got to organise that with the others. But there's possibility.
Yeah, you can always figure that out closer to the time. In terms
Yeah,
of
but there's.
from
Yeah, have you seen what the decision is now regarding how they're going to announce red flags and?
Yeah, a race control party or something.
Yeah, so we will all get a message through PlayStation,
which is much better.
Yeah.
I can understand why there's no investigations. One, because it would take forever, and two, because there's benefit of the doubt.
Yes, because
what people are meant to be doing.
Yes, because some people, the ones who started pissing about, were listening to the stream, to the main stream, and and the commentators were like, "Oh, it's red flag now." But,
yeah, it was announced in the stream, red flag. So people took that as the official announcement. So they're basing it on benefit of the doubt due to the confusion of the announcement.
Yeah.
Not anyone doing anything particularly wrong. I think it's because so many people did it that they're feeling like, well, we better not single out anyone in particular, like these people in particular, because so many people were involved. There's clearly a mass confusion.
Yeah, I mean, I still
because I think a lot of people were penalties for that.
Yeah,
but,
I still put it out there. I had like 5 people that I was like calling out, and I was just like, I was like, JD turned sideways and joined dangerously. Tom cut the chicane in front of everyone. Zondy passed me and caused the safety car passing glitch, and then crashed into the back of me. And
oh yeah, the list goes on and on.
Yeah,
so many people doing dodgy shit.
I was good. Someone in front of me went AI. I didn't during that period, but I didn't call them out on it because I was just like, no, that's like understandable. I was like, because you might want to be like getting on your phone or computer or something to get to the Discord, but
yeah, exactly. I think
just
in
crashing into
of,
people or such, or just crashing and spinning around, that doesn't help.
No, not at all. I think whatever decision they made would have been controversial in some way.
Yes, either do it from the. It was announced in the stream, so it gets from the streams. Like, well, Kieran and I live stream, so we're not listening to that.
Yeah.
And then some people are like, well, we heard it there, and I don't have access to the Discord. And it's like, well, technically you should have access to the.
Purely benefit of the doubt, really.
Yeah. Which is fair enough. I'm not too upset.
But I know on their side, if I know, like, because they didn't get penalties, we feel like that doesn't seem right. But if they did, they'd be like, this doesn't feel right. You know?
Yeah.
So they had to go for the safer option, which is no penalties and just review the procedure.
Yeah.
So I can't blame them for that. Honest. There was enough investigations to look at as well anyway without that too. I think in hindsight they probably made the right call. I'm not going to feel it.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a dick move, and then people start to read what my tactics are if I start sort of kicking up the dirt about this again. Be like, well, you're just trying to get a leg up, aren't you? It's not enough to be like 17 points ahead, you need more, don't you? So I'm not going to be that guy.
I mean, I tried, and even Ben said you're just clutching at straws now, because I tried getting the corner cut penalty rescinded, but then Ben pointed out, hey, you actually had a fourth one, another one afterwards, and I was like, shit, did I? And going around the after the straight, after the long straight, you've got the right hander, and then you got the long right hander. I went wide and was given a corner warning.
Ah, okay. How did you know that? We must have gone in race director after the race.
He must have gone in race director. Yeah, he must have gone in race director, or to be fair, he could just carry on. It was the final lap. If he'd just carried on watching, he would have seen. I was just like, ah.
Which means he must have watched your stream as well, then.
From the clip that I gave, if you just carry on watching for another 30 seconds, you see it.
Oh, I get you. Right, I see. So
because he would have seen it. He would have seen it was final lap, so he could just watch from the clip that I gave. Because the way I put it in is I put my stream in, but when I say share on YouTube, I say start at this point.
Right.
So then when you click play in the Discord, it starts from that moment that I shared from. And I'm also good, and I also put because it glitched on one of them from the week before, and it just started the stream from the beginning. For whatever reason, I think because I was trying to share two clips in one post.
Right.
But I always say as well, start from 1 hour 15 or something.
Yeah.
So then if it does glitch, I've put the time to start from.
Yeah, let's see as a guide, as long as he knows where to look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and I'm good as well. I always say like feature race lap 5, 10, 4 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm always the same.
I'll do that, and I'll do that, and I'll say starts at 1 hour 15.
Yeah, it's always the best thing to do.
Yeah. Although the video that was requested from him, I had to go and find where it was, because he was like, I was the contact with Spud, and he was like, feature race 1, lap 10, and I was just like, there. And then I discovered that the red flag was called at like lap 8, and I was like, there is no lap 10 of the feature race, and the contact was lap 1 of. Yeah, either sprint or feature race 2. And I was just like, okay, Ben didn't. I guess it technically was lap 10 if it was lap 1 of the restart.
I suppose so. If you're talking about like continuing the feature race in terms of lap count, then yeah, I suppose it would be. But yeah, it's difficult because it's still the features, but obviously that would be 2 lap 1s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he put it somewhere as like feature race bracket 1, And so that's how I did it. I sort of said, no, like feature race brackets 1 lap 8 or whatever, and then feature race brackets 2 lap 5.
Yeah.
So
It made it clear which one you
yeah,
did.
that's how I, because I saw him put it brackets 1, so I was like, okay, well I'm gonna mark it as the same, and I'm gonna say lap 1 or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Yeah,
the better thing to do. Yeah. Well, the best thing to do.
yeah, clearest.
Sure.
Cool. I've actually
Exactly.
somehow managed to get the secure containers, so I'm going to take it to the railway station
Nice. Well done.
first, just because then once we've done that, we can finish for the evening. The ones to the factory can be done for another. Well, there'll only be 2, so you can get here in like a Fleet Star or a Cat or something. It's
Exactly.
not as tricky. Yeah, otherwise this journey would have been 2 trips.
What's
Otherwise,
this stuck on now? Come on, don't even do what you meant to.
maneuverability. What's that? Oh, I'm taking
So,
a big chunk of the fence with me. Cool. Okay. A big part of this fence is actually stuck underneath the cargo on the... Oh. Yeah, it's actually stuck underneath the cargo on the thing, so...
no.
Oh.
I love this game so much. And I can't reach any of the trees on that side.
I'm in a similar sort of situation. Oh, there we go. That fence actually was screwing me over.
How am I too far away from the trader? I'm right underneath it. Yay. Yay.
It's that like screaming throwing chair meme
Oh,
thing
it is.
from whatever it is. I don't know which one it was, Porn Stars or whichever one it is. Too far from the thing. I'm right underneath the... Too far from the thing! I'm right underneath... No, you're too far from the...
Legit. Legit. Oh, it's too late in the day. It's a massive trailer that shouldn't really be going down a trail like this, but it is anyway. And it's the road goes up and down. It was over one of the rises. It just dropped out. Just wouldn't do it, so I had to go a different direction. I went through a tree. Somehow I've still managed to get it out. And maybe I'll make it. Maybe not. Start a little bit flat now.
I ended up showing my colleague at work just random Top Gear clips, just because the two of us were bored. I was showing us like the mods that I have on Assetto Corsa, and I showed. Oh yeah, I showed her the PLP 50, and she'd never seen one before. I was just like,
Oh, see, that's
I was like, oh, have you not seen the clip from Top Gear where he drives it through the BBC? And she was like, no. And I was like, right, here's the PLP 50 for you.
There's some context as to why this car is so bloody favourite.
Yes, and
Aside
why?
from being the smallest car ever.
Yes, and why it cost? It did cost like only a few like £1,000 to get one, and then it suddenly shot up to like 30 grand because Clarkson drove one.
So how did this car become so?
It becomes so expensive overnight.
But
I think I showed her that, and then showed her like some. I can't remember what other clip I showed her, but I definitely showed her a. Oh, it was that, and then followed up by the P45 one, which was basically just a. I explained it was like this is just a jacket with wheels.
Oh yeah.
And then she was like, oh, didn't Matt LeBlanc do it? And I was like, yep, he did. Here's a random clip of Matt LeBlanc on it.
You'll tell someone to go in that P45 thing. My God.
Yeah. Oh, one of the clips was him on the water going, I've never been scared of a Citroen Picasso in my life.
Oh, this is going really well. I don't see any problem with it.
Getting that out. I don't want people to think it's a death trap. Oh, I've never been scared of a Citroen Picasso in my life. A truck.
Quite analogous to my situation. Oh, this is easy. I don't see anything wrong with this. Oh,
Yeah, the clip I found of Matt LeBlanc as well was somewhat relevant. It was him testing the DB11, and he sort of went on a James Bond-esque trip, and ended up dressing up in a suit. And then Chris Harris turned up dressed as Blofeld, but driving a Jag or something. So the two of them got in a car chase, and then got in a car chase with police. There we are.
nice.
But I particularly wanted to find the description that it cut it a bit earlier, but it was like when the police started chasing them, because the description from the police was two cars in a high-speed pursuit. One of them driven by a little old lady with no hair. The other is Joey from Friends.
Old woman with no hair.
Yeah, that was Chris Harris. It was just like an old lady with no hair, and Joey from Friends.
Oh right.
I particularly wanted to show that to her because I knew she was. Yeah, I particularly wanted to show that to my colleague because she's a Friends fan, and yeah, that's where she knew Matt LeBlanc from.
Oh yeah, same. That's where I knew about him.
Don't roll over. Oh, I cannot see. I'm caught on something or stuck in some mud or something.
That's the problem I've been having the whole time, by the way, like, just getting caught on stuff, and I'm like, what the hell am I caught on?
I am so close to, like, getting... You come help me. as like a final thing, I just need to get from...
Right, hang on, Right, hang on.
I'm near the repair station, sort of the central repair station, so I'm literally just, like, a little bit off of the tarmacked road. But I think it's because it's in... I think because I'm in the mud or something. And I can winch to stuff, but it's not pulling me forward, and the more I winch it, it just tips me over, so I'm worried I'm just going to roll over to the side.
The mud physics are not great.
Doesn't help I don't have all-wheel drive. I'm going to shut off the engine to... Oop. Shut off the engine to save fuel. His little 3D truck.
Just to the left of the hub.
Yeah. Is it the hub? Yeah. The repair. Yeah, yeah, it is the hub. Yeah, the trailer store, repair station, fuel station place.
About a minute away then.
Yeah. I'm just beyond where you abandoned the trailer.
Yeah, fuck that. That can stay there.
That's fine. You can easily just drive around the back of it. It's really easy. I'm just there. I'm just a little bit further around the corner. I just caught on something, or rear wheels are stuck in mud or something. I don't know. Like I said, I can winch to stuff, but it just pulls me either side if I pull too much.
Yeah, it has some weird behaviour. Weird physics.
There are wolves as well. I hear wolves. I'm going to be eaten.
Oh no. Anyway.
You're about 200 meters away.
This trailer bump out of the way.
Oh, I don't have I don't have beacons. Pushing the trailer.
Very slightly.
Yeah, I can see you doing it.
Fuck off. Oh yeah.
Hey, I remember my Morse code.
Don't swear at me.
I said SOS. That's the only Morse code I remember, which is the only one you should remember, but it's the only one I remember.
That's only if the one on the receiving end knows what that SOS actually means in North.
Dot, dash, 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 dot, dash, dash, dash.
Reverse in.
Yeah, and then we can go in. Then we can go in tandem to the back to the hub, back to the train station.
See if this is close enough for the winch.
It isn't for mine, but ah. A little bit, it's coming. I think. Maybe if I just go into neutral? No.
There's something genuinely weird about it.
Are you able to go behind and push, maybe?
Oh, I can't really see. It's just lodged in place. I don't really know what it is yet. Oh, it's just your whole truck, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's beached or if it's just the rear wheels are just sunk so far in.
I get a bit of a run up and give it a shove. Maybe that.
Oh, okay. I mean, look, I'm attached to the tree in front, and I'm sort of not. It's like the handbrake's on, but it's. Yeah, it's like the handbrake's on, but it's definitely not.
Right, unwinch a second.
I don't want to fall over though, because neither of us have got a crane. But there is no reason why I'm not moving.
I'll pull for the rear.
Unless I go backwards. Unless you, yeah. There, I'm coming backwards. Right.
And try and go up to the left a little bit. I think you got caught in a ditch. It's just lodged in the rear tires.
Yeah, I think the rear tires got caught in the ditch.
Oh, that's enough steering. You're going to end up.
Okay, I'm not going to spin the wheels anymore. I need you to go past and pull me along, because it's. Like I said, it's only rear wheel drive, this thing. So now you can go through where I got stuck, Eric. No, not that.
Close enough to reach. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get nearer this left side. So
That's right. I'm not going to pull though, so it's still extending. Oh. Cool. I got you. Yes.
Stay winched for now.
Yeah. Oh. Well. Oh, did the winch... Oh, the winch broke. We're not winched anymore. There we go. Now we are. Yeah, it was just that bit. Yeah, I think I was just stuck in a ditch with the rear wheels, so was dug themselves in.
Yeah, the rear wheels are beached.
I've never had it happen that they can't even be pulled forward. It was just refusing to move forward completely.
Yeah, it's completely lodged in place. It's very odd. stay in front, or do you want to go past?
Hey, you can stay in front if you want. It's just a run down the tarmac.
That's a significant portion of that particular track.
Yeah, yeah. The next one goes to factory, which is a bit further south than where we just were. So
I wouldn't mind grabbing that one, so I could, in case you don't have a truck like this, I could just take this at the sideboard bed trailer
yeah,
attached to it. Get the
yeah.
master.
Easy to do, easy to get. Yeah, somewhat easy to get to.
This thing will be.
I only took this because I didn't know how big they were or how much space I needed. So this was just to do it in one move.
Oh yeah, I remember I downloaded that picture of the size guide of all the cargo. I remember that one you were looking at, the seat, the cargo container things.
Secure containers.
That's the one. They're times one.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You're going to be able to take it.
Yeah, an item size guide is pretty useful. I remember ages ago I did look at a thing with like a map that showed where basically everything was, where all cargo was, but where all unlockable cars were, trucks were, and things like that. But that feels a little too cheaty at the moment now. Oh,
Slightly on the road there.
stay on the road.
I anticipated a wider turning circle than I actually had. Well, I thought it wouldn't be as narrow as that.
My dad had a similar sort of complaint of my driving when when we drove to Port Isaac. Actually, the roads were much narrower and turns were a lot sharper than I thought, so I was sort of braking harder than I normally would, and then afterwards he was like, "Can you drive slower?" I was like, "Yes, okay." Yeah, well, thank you for the assist.
Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, that's actually a trailer that's been dumped here. That's not a...
That's mine. That will disappear.
Yeah, that's
That's
fine.
what I spawned for the wooden planks.
There we go. All back. All recovered. All stored. All
I think that was like
retained.
5 missions nearly. Probably 4 actually, because that was probably the 5th one if it was completed. But that's still pretty good going.
Yeah, well, we can find out if you make sure you got everything, and if you quit out, we can
Yeah.
have a look at what we finished.
Check the inventory. They're all trailers outside, and we've only been on one map, so that must mean got everything.
Cool.
All of the day's work.
Cool. Let me know when you've gone. There you go. Return to menu.
All gone. 6 missions. Oh.
Ooh.
Nearly 25,000 money.
For a second, I forgot this game was called Snow. For a second, I forgot this game was called Snowrunner because of the lack of snow.
I know. Like, you have to go to, well, yeah, Alaska and, like, Kola Peninsula and
Yeah.
the dodgy one.
That
We
that
were
was that was Ash's complaint. I think when I watched your stream initially when you did it, she saw it and she was like, "My complaint of this is the lack of snow in Snowrunner."
There should be more snowy maps.
To be fair, yeah, for the base game, there is one snowy map out of 3.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But then
And
Mudrunner, there's some snowy maps in Mudrunner, so or is there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was all a bit lost in translation because I don't know what the next one will be. I think they should do a desert one.
Yeah,
Sandrunner.
Sandrunner was. Yeah, I think that was the one that we thought of as they should do Sandrunner.
It must be the next one in mind, surely. But that'll be a few years off yet. That'll probably end up being optimised for, well,
Yeah.
later stages of PS5, if not PS6.
So I think, well, yeah, Sandrunner's the obvious one. Gravel Runner, maybe but that's not as
Gravel Runner.
it's not as catchy. But then where would you go that's covered in gravel?
No, that'll probably just be under like Mud Runner.
Ice Runner, maybe, but
Comes under snow. Maybe
Yeah.
Ice Runner.
like Ice
Like more
Road Truckers.
Arctic.
Yeah, like Ice Road Truckers sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Ice
Could
Runner.
have a DLC map. Could have some Ice Road Truckers DLC for Snowrunner, maybe. That'd be fun.
Yeah, the official stuff. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to end the stream, at least now at this point. I'll have videos coming out soon at points, whenever I can be bothered to edit them. But I'll definitely have videos coming out, particularly as I'm not doing CSGB next week because I've got something on. So I'll definitely try and get videos out for then. It's not a Grand Prix weekend, so there won't be an alternative race weekend video either. So yeah, I've got like an old driving old Gran Turismo cars in a Assetto Corsa, and I can try and do the 94 stuff if I can be bothered, or there'll be a video about James Bond cars and such. I'll try and get all that out. Yeah, if not, then it'll be Snowrunner again next week. So thanks for watching stream, and see you soon. Be sure to go follow Kieran on Twitch, twitch.tv/KierD95. He does open lobbies and Gran Turismo and F1 and such on Twitch. So be sure to go and follow him. Thanks, chat.
Definitely do. At your own risk.